What do you physically need? What do you emotionally need? What do you spiritually need? And what do you mentally need? Today we're going to be talking about the body. How can you listen better to your body? Hello and welcome to Tarot of the Nines, where we break past plateaus and mind, body, and spirit. Let's go ahead and get started with your piles to choose from the Nature and Soul Yoga Wisdom cards. And then we'll choose a crystal after that. So let's start with these. All right, dear Spirit, thank you. All ready to all right, there's another one, and this one wanted to pop out. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the cards we've selected. The first card is Lion with Power. The second card is Rabbit with Fertility. The third card is Dove with Open Heart. And your last card is Eagle with Higher Vision. And if you like to choose with crystals, let's go ahead and get those out now. This is my crystal divination set, where each individual stone has a particular meaning. And let's see what wants to come out for pile number one. Dear Spirit Guide, pile number one. All right, with Lion, we have Amethyst. Beautiful stone. I'm gonna go ahead and put it right there. And for Rabbit, let's see what wants to pop out. Oh, Rabbit has two, Jacinith and the red Jasper. Very interesting. Okay, so let's put those two right there. And for Dove, please, dear Spirit Guide. All right, the Lapis Lazuli for Dove and Open Heart. And for the fourth card, Eagle, Higher Vision, please, dear Spirit Guides. All right. This one is Shungite. Shungite. Okay, so go ahead and make your selection and just choose with your intuition. Your intuition always knows what's up, and I will meet you in your readings. For those who want to stay and watch the shuffle process, please feel free to do so. Welcome, pile number one, to your reading. Your card was the Lion with Power, and your crystal was the Amethyst. Let me switch my hands so you can see the Amethyst a little bit clearer. The Amethyst is a beautiful stone. Coming out here with the Pisces energy right away, and I'm feeling the Leo energy in this card, definitely because of the Lion. But as you can tell, there are specific poses. I really like this pose in particular for the wrists. So if you're having any wrist problems, this definitely is the pile for you. This stone is also about self-love and spirituality. So let's go ahead and get into it. Not just self-love, but love in particular. Okay, so the Lion. So what is going on? What do you physically need? Let's see. You have right away the Hermit. So some time alone. the Nine of Wands for what do you emotionally need? Some inner strength. Mentally, you need truth. And spiritually, you need I feel like this is about time to reflect. You may have had some upsets in your relationships. Okay, so let me scoot this over a little bit. Okay. Right, and so now we're going to get into how your body feels currently is about the lion. So let's go ahead and move forward with what your body needs right now. And your Whispering Woods card is the woods. Be like the woods, calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. Okay, what your body needs right now. Interesting, another Pisces card, 18, the moon. How to improve the way you're taking care of your body with the Three of Swords. I see things exactly as they are. Very interesting. Okay. And something you need to take more seriously about your body with the Six of Swords. How you can improve the way you listen to your body. Nine of Cups reversed. And how you can show gratitude to your physical body. Energy work. Move these over here. Okay. You may be having a blockage or something in your circulation, but overall, you're feeling okay. I'm feeling more emotional ties. A lot of emotional stuff is making you feel overwhelmed. And when you're really emotional, it's really challenging to listen to your body. Physically, you really need some alone time. And emotionally, you need to find some inner strength to deal with what you're dealing with. Mentally, you need to find some truth in your body and start to listen to your body and listen to the signs that your body is trying to tell you. With the Five of Cups coming out here, you may be having some bladder issues as well, but spiritually, you really need to deal with any loss or sadness that you've been experiencing recently. And that loss, dealing with that will really help you. I really feel like that's why this meditation card, this energy work came out here. Energy work is really, it can be meditation, but it can also be about aligning your chakras. And when you align your chakras, you tend to emotionally feel better. So it's no coincidence that it's right under the Five of Cups. Also, when you align your chakras, your kidneys feel better because your chakra system, your vagus nerve, is connected to your kidneys. And in fact, a lot of times when we have nervous issues, that is very much tied to the bladder and to your kidneys. Your Nine of Cups coming out here is, asking you, let's go in a row here. The woods is asking you to be calm, soothing, and mysterious, or be like the woods, calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. You may have been feeling just kind of just conflicted, not even being able to verbalize how you're feeling, but you just feel kind of tumultuous inside. And the woods can be a very calming place to take a walk alone, just being out in nature. It doesn't have to be the woods, but if you have something like that around you, that's great. Absorbing the energy of trees wouldn't be a bad idea no matter where you are. Trees are very grounding. They're all connected through their roots. Therefore, they understand that life is more than just this minute, more than just this moment. And I'm feeling like that's part of what you need to remember about listening to your body. Listening to your body has so many different components, and you definitely need to start off with, what do you physically need? What do you feel in your body? What's giving you pain? If you can't feel one particular area, then you really need to look at different things, like, what do you emotionally need? What do you mentally need? What do you spiritually need? Because all of those work together in the great big thing we call a body. So let's go ahead and move on to how to improve the way you're taking care of your body. One thing you can improve is your spirituality with the moon card coming out here. This is about listening to your intuition. So improve the way you're taking care of your body by listening to your intuition, and it tells you exactly what you need to do. Something you need to take more seriously about your body is being able to see things exactly as they are instead of how you'd like them to be. A lot of times, I'm feeling a real Piscean energy out of this. Pisceans tend to kind of put things on a back burner, put things at the back of their mind, and they don't really look at what's going on. They just kind of put it away until later to deal with it later. Sometimes they delve into addictive behaviors, and that is something that you really need to be wary of. You can improve the way you listen to your body by, I'm seeing with the Six of Swords come out here all over water. It's really about this chakra work here, and that will really help you improve the way you listen to your body, because you'll be more in tune with your body, just as the chakras mean you to be. Chakra work is really great for that, because once you balance your spirit, then you're able to listen to your body more. And I'm feeling like your spirit is just yelling at you a little bit too much all the time. Perhaps you're having stress with the Three of Swords coming out, and that stress makes it impossible for you to really listen to yourself. I'm also seeing some calves come out here and with the Six of Swords. So I'm really feeling like that calf energy that might be coming through. You could be having pain in your lower calves. If you are, check into and make sure that your electrolytes are balanced, that you have enough potassium, that you have enough magnesium, and that you have enough calcium. Notice how they all end in the ums. That's really important as you move forward. And also, I just grazed upon my mind the if you chant, that's really important as well to balance your chakras. And then the Nine of Cups coming out here. Something your body is trying to tell you. Something your body is trying to tell you. With the Nine of Cups is that you are having a blockage in your blood circulation. So I don't know if it's anemia, I don't know if you have a heart problem, any of those things, but one of those things, some sort of problem with your circulatory system, is what is occurring. You can show gratitude to your physical body by taking some time out for you, meditating and doing some energy work by aligning your chakras. And the last thing I want to talk about again is your crystal. Your crystal not only is tied to that Piscean energy, but it's also tied to your feet. So if you're having any circulatory problems in your feet, know that this reading was meant for you. Another way you can really help yourself is by making sure to be a little bit more selfless. Remember, you are a healer. And remember, you have the ability to transmute negativity when you put your mind to it. All right, well, that's all I have for you today. I want to thank you so much for being in this reading. I hope this reading has helped you learn how to listen to your body. If it has, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't hit that subscription bell yet, I would appreciate it. There will probably be more messages for you in the future. Thanks for being here again. Namaste. Hello and welcome, pile number 2, to your reading. You had the rabbit and the red jasper and the jacinith. So the rabbit in particular, it says fertility at the bottom. And this card is how your body feels currently. Either you are feeling kind of wound up, or you're feeling peaceful. But I'm feeling wound up, especially with the crystals that popped out. This is the crystal of the sacral chakra, or the root, and this is Scorpio. Scorpio is all about rebirth. So let's go ahead and really dig into your crystals, and perhaps we'll find out more. The red garnet is about grounding, clarity, stress relief. And so I'm feeling through the combination of that and the jacinith, that the jacinith is really about protection, also about transformation. So I'm really feeling like you are seeking peace. So let's go ahead and leave that right there, and we'll get started with your reading. Let's see what cards want to come out for you. How are you physically feeling right now? You have the 8 of Swords. Okay. Kind of hemmed in, kind of perhaps feeling like everything is going wrong right now with the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is also about self-victimization or overthinking. So let's move on to what you emotionally need. The Page of Cups. Page of Cups coming in to remind you that you need some fun right now. Some fun, some friendship, some support perhaps. Okay. And what you mentally need. Ooh, strength. Very nice. Strength. So that's kind of like that Leo vibe, right? So strength is about that. Okay. And Leos tend to need to motivate themselves by understanding that, you know, strength is not just about the our baser urges, but they're also about being able to see the big picture and then motivate yourself to get there. Okay? And spiritually, you need the 8 of Pentacles. Spiritually, you need some growth. Okay. So strength and growth. All right. And then what your body needs right now. And this is from the Whispering Woods card, and it says the Knight. Find comfort in the night where the world switches off and the stars burn bright. Okay. And let's take a look at how to improve the way you're taking care of your body with the Fool. So you're here seeking a new beginning. Okay. All right. Okay. And then let's see, something you need to take more seriously about your body. The Emperor. How overthinking really affects your body. Because the Emperor is about thinking, and it's tied to the Aries energy, which is really about your eyes and your head and your adrenals. Okay, so let's move on to 1, 2, 3, 4. How you can improve the way you listen to your body is the 4 of Wands. Very interesting, 2 4s. Like you've come here ready to manifest something brilliant. And the 4 of Wands is really about celebration. So, you know, this card about needing a friend right now, you may need to go out and just be with friends to stop overthinking so much. And something your body is trying to tell you, again with the 8 of Swords. Wow, can't make this up. Okay, so the 8 of Swords, something your body needs to tell you. Let's take a look at this 8 of Swords a little bit more. Something's going on with your shoulders. Okay, you may be having pain in your shoulders right now. And how you can show gratitude to your physical body is going out to listen to music with friends. Very nice. Music has a very calming effect on the body. So I'm getting that you're feeling just kind of really frantic. I'm not sure if this is about any fertility issues. It may or may not be about that. It may just be that you're just feeling really frantic. And this pose in particular will really help to regenerate you. And now that I've seen the rest of your reading, I'm feeling like this stone, the Scorpio stone, came out with about regeneration. And this stone is about grounding. Both of these will really help you. And this yoga pose will definitely help you with that. There, so you can see it a little bit clearer. This yoga pose will definitely help you with that if you're into yoga. This is a very grounding pose. It can also help your shoulders in particular, which is why this card has come out twice. I'm also going to take a look and see if there are any other clues to what's happening in your body. But learning to listen to your body is about, part of it is to release some of the stress that you're experiencing so that you can listen more succinctly to what it's trying to tell you. And it's really trying to tell you to have more strength. It's possible that you could have been eating something that wasn't good for you. With the 8 of Pentacles coming out here, so many 8s, right? The 2 4s that equal 8, the 8 that is about strength, and this 8 as well. Very interesting. So you're really trying to manifest something as you move forward. But the 8 of Pentacles is coming out here about the upper back. So your upper back and your shoulders could be giving you a lot of issues. And that yoga pose will definitely be fantastic to help both of those. With the 4 of Wands coming out, let's see if any other body parts are coming out. your heart, but I'm feeling like your heart is not really your physical heart, although it could be, but I feel like it's more about your emotional heart, being able to let go of some of the stress that you've been experiencing. You might have just been taking on a little bit too much and just been overthinking so much of what has been going on with you. And that overthinking is definitely coming out in the Eight of Swords here twice, and also with the Emperor here. With the Emperor here, you could also be experiencing some headaches. So learning to listen to your body is really important as you move forward. Your Page of Cups coming in to help you let go of some of that by hanging out with your friends, and really, you know, Phoebe here coming out in the Page of Cups. Hang out with your friends. Enjoy some live music together, perhaps. Just something to really settle your nerves and make you feel better about life. Everybody has a different way of how they deal with stress. Going out at night will definitely help you do that. Looking up at the stars while you're out will help you feel like you're understanding that there's a big picture in life. And the big picture is not to look so much at the tiny little details, but to see things in a grander way so that you don't overthink things too much. You could have been overthinking the issue that you've been having with your shoulders. You're definitely on your path for a new beginning, right? And that's how you can improve taking care of your body, is by understanding that, you know, you have a new opportunity by releasing some of your stress to really be able to listen to your body. And when you feel so much better, then you're going to understand that this is an opportunity for you, a way for you to learn to release stress and release overthinking, so that in the future you can really start to tackle what is necessary. Once you have that taken care of, then you can be able to address what you need to take care of by doing some yoga. And let's say that going out is not something that you'd like to do. You can still get together with friends, and you could turn on some nice music and do yoga together, or you can even do yoga by yourself, turn on some nice music, and maybe just meet a friend for coffee, or meet a friend to listen to some music, or, you know, whatever feels comfortable for you is what you should do. But I'm definitely feeling that you need some soothing time to really celebrate what needs to be celebrated in your life with the Four of Wands coming out. Perhaps it's not friends, perhaps it's just the one that you love, and you need to take a night out for you two, just so that you can kind of relax. You know, couples yoga is also really, really wonderful, and I'm feeling like that would help benefit you both. I'm seeing not just the divine feminine in here, but also the divine masculine. So this could be about, you know, it could be that you're having some sort of domestic dispute that's making you overthink things, you know, some sort of challenge in your relationship. But I'm seeing that this will not only give you a new beginning to understand yourself, but also to understand the relationship that you're in, if that's really what you're thinking about right now. But you tend to overthink things a lot, and that's why the Eight of Swords has come out here twice, and that's why the number 8 has come out here. So even though this card is an 11, right, which 11's about alchemy, but in a traditional deck, this card is a number 8 as well. So I believe that alchemy is something that you can make happen for yourself, and alchemy is just being able to transmute and regenerate so that you can move forward and the peace that you've been seeking. I really am feeling called to do an additional reading for you. So I'm going to grab these Astro dice and let's see what wants to come forward. Okay, so I have, looks like Capricorn. Okay, so the Sun in Capricorn and the second house. Well, the second house is really about values, and it's also about money and possessions. So you might have been worried about that. You might have been working really hard to move toward that, and that's part of why you are here, is because you've been feeling that overwhelming problem. Perhaps you've been working really hard on your health, and you're coming here for a bit of enlightenment. And part of the enlightenment that I'm feeling is to make sure that you're moving away from any sort of addictions that you might have, like to sugar or carbohydrates, that could be causing your shoulder problem as well. So, a few suggestions on how to listen to your body is to really, focus on music, focus on stilling the body, focus on releasing overthinking, focus on being with the one that you love, whether that's your partner or your friend, and focus on your power to be able to make new beginnings happen for you, and for you to see a new path forward. The fool sometimes doesn't see what's right in front of him, but sometimes he does. And the fool is ready to go on the journey because he knows that's what he needs to do. So you're being called to know what you need to do as you move forward. And that's why I believe that this music card has come out, so that you can relax and vibrate at the right vibration, so that you can manifest what you really desire. 8 is about being able to make the wheel of fortune turn in your favor, and I'm really feeling like you'll be able to do that. Well, thank you so much for joining me for this reading. If you liked it, please give it a like and a subscribe. And I'm really hoping that you find some time to just chill out and vibe, man. All right. Well, you have a wonderful day. Thanks again for being here. Namaste. Why, hello and welcome, pile number 3, where your reading starts with the Dove, Open Heart, and the Lapis Lazuli. What a beautiful yoga pose, really. If you can do this yoga pose, that looks like it would really feel amazing. A lot of balance you'd need to have there, for sure. That's why you see her left foot on the ground, and her right foot is being pulled up by her left arm, looks like to me, and her right arm is up in the sky. So the open heart, you can also find different variations on this if you're a beginner, to really focus on that. But doing any sort of yoga poses that really opens up your heart would be really a wonderful way to start. The Lapis Lazuli is an Aquarian vibe. It's about the legs, mostly the calf. So that's why I find it really fascinating that these two came out together. And that's just really interesting. So let's go ahead and see what else is in your reading before I give an official interpretation to all of that. Okay, so right away, what do you physically need? The 4 of coins. I feel like you came here because your body physically needs some balance. Let's put that right there and move on to emotionally. What do you need? Ooh, the Seven of Swords. You may have been feeling some sort of loss recently, or like something has been stolen from you. Okay, and mentally you need, and this is the Devil with 15, which is the number of balance. So mentally you need to work on balance. The Devil is about hard work. If nothing else, he works hard to get what he wants. Okay, and spiritually, what do you need? Ooh, again, balance with the Two of Pentacles. Very nice. Okay, and what your body feels currently. And the card that's come out for you is Time. Embrace in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. And how to improve the way you're taking care of your body. Again with the Devil card. Now, isn't that fascinating? Okay. Something you need to take more seriously about your body is the King of Cups. Okay. How you can improve the way you listen to your body with the Death card of Transformation. Very interesting. Okay. Something your body is trying to tell you with the Strength card and the number 8. And let's go ahead and get the last card. How you can show gratitude to your physical body with Sing. Very, very interesting. So this reading is really about how to listen to your body. It's really all about, for you, having an open heart. But the open heart is not the only bit that I'm seeing in this reading. With the Four of Coins coming out, you're being asked to notice your physical needs as well as any emotional needs that you are having, and how your emotional needs are being reflected in your body. So being able to listen to yourself involves being able to listen to your own emotions. And a lot of times people don't want to do that. And I'm feeling in your reading, you don't really want to do that. You'd rather move into an addictive mode or into your addictions than actually face what needs to be faced and the time frame it needs to be faced in. And that's why I feel like Time has come out here for you. The Four of Coins that's come out here is what you physically need, right? So it's really the Four of Pentacles. And really, you need to feel more secure and find a balance in your emotions so that you have more of a balance in your body. Emotionally, you have been feeling like some sort of loss that has happened to you with the Seven of Swords here. You've been feeling really insecure and wanting to protect what is yours. And you could possibly have been dealing with some sort of dishonesty, but I'm feeling like the dishonesty that you've been dealing with is you being dishonest to yourself. The King of Cups here, that's coming out here, is a very Piscean energy. And the King of Cups and the Aquarius both kind of want to put their heads in the sand a lot of times. The Aquarius gets real defensive, and the Pisces energy just wants to kind of put their head in the sand and not deal with things. And the way that they do that is they really move more toward addictions. I want to invite you to go and look at, if you felt called to it. The last reading that I did was about the rabbit. And so that is pile number 2. So you might want to check that out because there was a lot of Piscean energy in there as well. And part of what you're dealing with is just trying to regenerate yourself and come to a place of greater understanding that the regeneration needs to happen. And in order to rebirth yourself, kind of a death has to happen, which is why the death card has come out here. So part of your being able to listen to your body as you're moving forward is to understand that you have an inner strength within you. You have the strength to either listen to your baser urges or listen to your logic. And you're really being called to listen to your logic as you move forward. This card in particular, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is about something that your body is trying to tell you. And what your body is trying to tell you is that your gallbladder is really being affected by the sugary and carbohydrate things that you've been eating. And that also was reflected in the previous reading on the rabbit. So that's why I really fully believe that that would be beneficial for you to listen to, because there's more messages in there that you need to hear. You are also being called to really work hard on uniting your emotional body to your mind and being able to regenerate yourself and to transform yourself as you're moving forward. So a lot of things that you might have been dealing with is that you've just been trying to balance things. And I see that with the 4 of coins, and I see that with the 2 of pentacles. And the pentacles is just another coin, right? So you've been going back and forth between you've been weighing options about how to deal with things. But I'm seeing here that this is what's come out in your spirituality. What you spiritually need is you need to weigh your options better and make better choices as you move forward. The 4 of coins is reflective of you being more secure and feeling more secure in yourself. And in order to feel more secure physically, you need to deal with your emotions, right? You need to deal with your emotions. So that's why the 7 of Swords has come out here. The 7 of Swords is also about ankle. So I'm feeling like circulation is really part of the issue that you're going through right now. But the circulation that you're going through is really tied to your hormones. It doesn't matter if you're male or female in this case. This is about your hormonal health as you're moving forward. And so one way you can balance your emotions, so your hormones are your adrenals, and they're generally affected by your by that flight or fight syndrome. So when you're feeling like you're in that mode, do you go more toward things that aren't good for you? Whatever they might be, you're being called to use more logic to understand it and to balance your emotions so that your body doesn't get so worked up. Your circulatory system is being worked up. With the Devil coming out here, you're really being affected. Your nerves are being affected. And so that also affects your circulatory system, which is why I really feel like it would behoove you to check out the pile number 2. And so your nerves are being affected by your emotions. The King of Cups is also about the feet. And a lot of times with the King of Cups, it's because you're having problems with your circulatory system, your circulation. And so that's really what I'm feeling is coming across here. You're just being overwhelmed by your emotions. So what you can do during those times is to really sing. Singing balances, it's a biomagnetic technique that balances your chakras. You notice here she's got rainbow hair. Well, that rainbow hair, anytime you see a rainbow, okay, you see it in the sky or whatever, that's a sign to you it's time to balance your chakras. It doesn't matter where you see the rainbow, that's really what that's about. And balancing your chakra system will actually really help you in your circulation, because your vagus nerve vibrates properly when your chakras are in alignment. And singing actually will help you transform this issue that you're having, especially when your adrenals become overworked and you start getting upset about things in your emotional sphere. That's really the time to call upon your strength to really, move forward in a better way, rather than consuming a bunch of carbohydrates and sweets and things that aren't good for you. Then instead you turn toward singing. So it's really interesting to me and fascinating to me that the strength card can be associated with teeth or the gallbladder, and that here she is singing, right? Using her mouth in a different way. So changing your perspective as you move forward will also really help you on your path to listening to your body. And the first thing you should listen to is really your emotions. I want to thank you so much for being in this reading. I really hope that this has given you something to really consider and think about. If you are having, one more thought that just came to me. If you are having any problems with your legs, okay, and your calves in particular, magnesium is really important for your circulatory system. And that will also bring you more balance, which is why I believe the body was featured in this Dove card. Being able to open your heart means not only to open your heart to others, but really to open your heart to yourself, so you can really intuitively listen to your body. This Lapis Lazuli is also associated with the third eye chakra. So the third eye has a lot to do with whether or not you can intuitively grasp logically what you need to know. So remember that there is always time to take care of what you need to take care of. You may feel like you're overwhelmed with a lot of things that you need to do, but the first thing you always need to do is to take care of yourself, to take care of your emotional body, so that you can take care of your physical body. And you don't feel like your nerves are just overwhelming you with too many things at once. So I really hope that this helped you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscription bell, and so that you can continue to hear more messages that you might need to hear about your body. Thank you so much again for being here. Namaste. Hello and welcome, pile number 4, to your reading, where you have the eagle with higher vision and the Shungite of protection. Beautiful. The eagle is such a regal animal, is it not? Wow. And the Shungite, I really feel like a spiritual guardian would be an eagle in the sky, just kind of keeping an eye out for you because they see things that perhaps you cannot see. And the Shungite of protection is just, it's a beautiful stone because really, like, some people are really, really highly sensitive to Wi-Fi, and the Shungite itself is just a gorgeous, gorgeous stone that really comes out to help balance any strange energies or emotional energies that may be around you. It's purifying, it's grounding, and it neutralizes any sort of negative energy. So let's go ahead and put this here and get into your reading. So physically, what do you need? I see the Page of Wands. Wow. Okay. So the Page of Wands is you need some good news or new ideas or something to help you get started on a new project of understanding your body. Emotionally, you need the Queen of Wands, to know that you are capable of so many things. You just have to set your mind as to what that is. Okay? And mentally, you need the Four of Wands. Mentally, you need to celebrate. You need happiness. You need to return to your childhood or dig into your inner child. Let's see what goes on with the rest of your reading. And spiritually, you need to be the King of Pentacles. A lot of security is what you're seeking as you move forward. Security, trust, and you'd like to feel like you can be generous about your health. So you'd like to trust your health is what I'm getting. Okay, so now let's check out. So the eagle was what your body feels currently. It's feeling like it needs a higher vision. So this card is what your body needs right now. Beautiful. It needs to go with the flow as water trickles down a stream, and to remember that process of health is not a hurried one. Okay. And how to improve the way you are taking care of your body comes out in the Chariot. Right. Okay. There's a duality there. You know, in the Chariot wants to have a clear path, right? But part of having that clear path is knowing the duality that exists even in your health. Okay. Something you need to take more seriously about your body coming out in the Eight of Cups. Coming to a place of acceptance about your situation and your health. Okay? And how you can improve the way you listen to your body. The King of Swords. The King of Swords is a great card. So you need to, how can you improve the way you listen to your body? When you hear the call from your body, you need to make decisions about what to do and stick to those decisions. Okay? All right. And something your body is trying to tell you, the Empress. This card is interesting. I see a baby in her belly, but the Empress is also about growth, not just fertility. So this could be about fertility. This could be about growth. Let's see. And your last card is, how can you show gratitude to your physical body, and it's asking you to make an altar. Make an altar. So, and that's however your spirituality is, an altar really would help you, either an altar or a vision board. Let's get into your reading and see. Okay, so what I am seeing is that you may be having some sort of heart problem that is underlying a neck and shoulder problem that you might be having. And I'm feeling like part of the problem is a circulatory problem that you're having. Your blood flow may not be flowing as well as you like. I really feel like that's why the Empress card is out. Either it's fertility or it's about your neck and your shoulder. But the more I'm seeing the other cards come out, I'm really feeling like it's about your neck and your shoulder, and you're really hoping for some good news in this reading. So part of the good news that you're being given is that to realize that there is a path forward that you need to take. And part of that is being able to manifest what you want. I believe that's why the Queen of Wands has come out here. The Queen of Wands is also about the head, though. So it's you being able to wrap your head around the fact that you need to learn to understand how to listen to your body. And when your neck and your shoulders are bothering you, that's something that you really need to pay attention to, because that's telling you that your circulatory system isn't working optimally as it should. So, and with the King of Swords coming out here, I'm really feeling like that, like your kidneys could also be involved. So your kidneys or your adrenals, and your adrenals really is what might be affecting you. So that is why mentally you are feeling like you want to celebrate, or you'd like to have some stability in your life. The Four of Wands is not just about celebration, but also about stability. You know, you need 4 sides to make a house, right? That's why the box is here. So I'm really feeling like that's part of it. And it's interesting that the Emperor has come out here, because I know that that symbol is also a symbol for the head, which is what I was talking about. So you might be too much in your head. You might be worrying a little bit too much. And that's why the flow has come out here, asking you to go more with the flow as you move forward. The altar is also coming out as a way to help you manifest with the Queen of Wands. When you have something to look at, whether that's a vision board or something like that, then that really helps you keep focused on where you are going, so that you can mentally remember where it is that you're going, and you can also manifest that. You can think to yourself in times when you're feeling overwhelmed with your pain and your neck and your shoulders and possibly your head, that okay, I am going to find my way out of this. Right now, I'm feeling this pain, but that's a way that I can listen to my body and understand what is happening. Another way you can help your body is to really look forward to trying to figure out logically how you are going to help yourself in that moment. You are looking for more security, right? I'm feeling that with the King of Pentacles coming out here. And I want to invite you to lean more into your spirituality so that you can find that security you're looking for. Part of your way forward is to really understand that you are in a period of growth where it comes to your health. Perhaps you already knew this coming in here, and that is why the 8 of Cups is asking you to accept your situation without resistance, Don't resist the fact that you need to make these changes as you're moving forward. Just know that making these changes will really help you have a clear path on your way. And that's what the Chariot's about. The Chariot is also sometimes, I'm feeling like this card is coming out to remind you, you have an angel and a devil on your shoulders. So make sure that you are listening to your angel more than your devil. And the devil might be the pain, the angel might be your path forward and how you need to eat so that you can feel better in your body. What we eat has a lot to do with how we feel. And the neck, the shoulders, and the head are all connected in that great big thing we call the body. Going with the flow more will help you feel more in control, because I'm feeling like the flow and the control is coming out, and that's something that you would like, is more control. But going with the flow will actually help you feel more in control. So, you know, if you haven't practiced this yoga pose right here, I would really recommend that you try to do the eagle. It is about control. You have to hold yourself still in order to do this position. But besides that, it pulls on your legs, which pulls on your shoulders. And if you notice, she's lifting her hands up here and she's keeping her head up. So it's really like pulling the body, even though it's like a push-pull kind of situation, which is more like flow and control, right? And that will really help you if you can make your body do that. And the Shungite, I feel like part of the reason why the Shungite came out was really to get you to purify your body and your space, because our space affects the way our body feels. Perhaps this card is more about cleaning your space and making sure that you've cleared out all the bad energy out of your home and the areas where you personally need to meditate and take time to really think about things and to help you get more into the flow of what you need to do. Interesting that the flow card came out right next to or right above the King of Swords, because the King of Swords is, you know, it's kind of like the scales weighing the good and the bad, but also, and just like this, right, weighing the good and the bad, it's also about being able to balance between flow and control. And you're being called to balance between the two, and that's why you have this card as well, because you really have to balance in order to be in the eagle pose in yoga. So I'm feeling like you would really just rather there will always be good news. But unfortunately, the higher vision is to know that even bad news has some reason why it needs to be in our vicinity, right? There's some reason why it needs to come into our life. The bad news will really help you move forward into knowing what you want. And knowing what you want is what you're being called to do as the Queen of Swords. Emotionally, you need to know what it is that you want. And you need to know that by listening to your body. What does your body want? If your body tells you it doesn't like a certain food, well, then you don't eat that certain food, right? If your body says that it doesn't like a certain yoga pose, well, then you don't do that yoga pose, or you don't need to move your body a certain way. Listening to your body is important and will bring you a cause for celebration, because once you know what you want, you can manifest what you want. And 4 is halfway to the half point to being able to manifest what you want. a lot of times the 4 is like that point where you're trying to figure out what you want, and because you're trying to come to a place of stability and also a place of discipline, right? And so that way you can move toward the 8, which is the one of manifestation, of making things turn in your favor, of making the wheel of fortune turn in your favor, because you're starting off with a box, but you're moving on to a circle. And so that's something that will really help you as you move forward. All of these things combine to know that there's a good and a bad way to move. And you just have to go with the flow and figure out what is good for you and what is bad for you. What sort of protection do you need? What sort of purification do you need? I see the black, the black, the black, the black, the black in his pants, the black in her hair, and the black in the Sphinx, as well as the Shungite coming out to remind you to purify yourself, and then the black bird as well. And I noticed that there are 2 birds here, so you'd like to be really free of what has been weighing you down, and you'd like to take control of that. Well, the way you can take control of that is by listening to your body. And that is the message that I have for you today. I hope that it brought you some solace and it's helped you figure out what you need to do as you move forward. If you like this reading and found value in it, please consider giving me a thumbs up and clicking that subscription button if you haven't already. And I really hope and wish you the best on your journey. Namaste.